3 minutes, and Collinsville to downtown, 20 minutes.
Thanks, Megan. Bank of Oklahoma working to resolve a major service outage that's impacting a lot of customers across several states.
News on 60 Jonathan Rosick is live at one of the branch locations with what's going on. Jonathan.
Kristen, Leanne, good morning. This outage has been going on since last night, but in the past few minutes, Bank of Oklahoma, they have been told that they can expect all of their services to be fully restored by midday today. Now, the outage is disrupting several banking services, including mobile banking apps and debit card transactions. BOK Financial says the issue stems from an outage in Little Rock, Arkansas, that's impacting one of its service providers. This is now affecting a range of systems related to BOK's banking operations. Right now, it's not clear what exactly caused the outage, but according to some customers, they are unable to use their banking cards to make purchases on things like gas or groceries. The outage is not just impacting folks in Tulsa or Oklahoma. The company operates under multiple brands, including Bank of Oklahoma, Bank of Texas, and Bank of Albuquerque, and serves customers across several states. BOK Financial released a statement saying, in part, our teams are working with our provider to resolve the outage, which has impacted multiple financial institutions in the region. We apologize for the inconvenience caused by this outage, and we will work with our clients to remediate any issues when our provider is back online. So again, no mobile banking, no online banking this morning for Bank of Oklahoma customers, but we will continue to follow the story and provide updates as we learn more. Kristen?
All right, Jonathan, thank you. BOK Financial is one of the nation's 50 largest financial services firms and the largest in Oklahoma.
Bartlesville City Councilors will reconsider a vote on a grant that funds the U.S. Citizenship Education Program at the city's library. The City Council vote was tied 2-2 earlier this month, which would have rejected the grant that's been used for more than a decade. The two councilors who voted against it said they wanted a stipulation that anyone taking the classes should be in the U.S. legally. However, the State Department of Libraries administers the grant, and only they can set conditions. The city expects to issue a revote on February 1st.
The Tulsa City Council will no longer have a prayer before its meetings. The decision came after a pagan woman gave the opening invocation last fall. That drew lots of criticism. The council says it will end the practice of having the invocation in May and replace it with a time of silent prayer or personal reflection. Glenpool Public Schools is asking for voters to approve a $54 million bond package. It's split into two propositions. The first would pay for adding more classrooms, an entryway, and offices at the high school. It would also build a new press box and scoreboard at the football stadium, build a new gym and safe room at the elementary school. The second proposition would pay for a new school bus. The election is on March 4th.
Quick Trip says its co-founder Bert Holmes has passed away at the age of 93. Holmes opened the first Quick Trip in September of 1958 alongside co-founder Chester Cadjo. The chain has since grown into more than 1,100 stores across the country. Chester's son Chet is the current CEO of the company and says he will miss Bert and will never forget him. Holmes was also a proud University of Tulsa alum and previously served on the university's board of trustees. After more than 400 days of fighting, Israel and Hamas have agreed to a ceasefire and hostage release deal.
President Biden celebrated the agreement in his final address last night, saying his administration developed and negotiated the plan. Senator James Lankford says releasing hostages is the key to ending the war.
To have an opportunity now and an agreement, at least in principle, for the first third of the hostages to come out is a really big deal. We have not seen a release of hostages in a very long time.
The Israeli cabinet still needs to approve the agreement, and at last check, that cabinet meeting is on hold.
President Biden marked the ceasefire and other achievements in a farewell address last night from the Oval Office. The president, who was a U.S. Senator for 36 years, touted major legislative wins during his single term in the White House, from a bipartisan infrastructure bill to the Inflation Reduction Act, considered the largest investment in clean energy, and a new law to expand benefits for veterans exposed to toxic hazards, such as burn pits. President Biden leads the presidency with a 39% approval rating, according to Gallup, but he maintains the nation is on better terms with allies around the world, saying the U.S. will long reap benefits from historic investments at home.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Enjoy it. We got a lot of sunshine coming up today. The temperatures are gonna be just spectacular for this time of the year. Here's the Bartlesville area. We have mostly clear sky. The winds are out of the south-southwest. 44 and 75 traffic flow. It looks spectacular right across the Arkansas River Bridge. There's the Creek Nation Turnpike. I mean, there's no weather issues today. That will not be the case tomorrow. So a high nearing 60 in Tulsa. The last couple of days, I've been noticing in my neighborhood, folks, some of them taking down the decorations and the lights and some leaving them up. It's fine if you want to leave them up by me, but if you're trying to do that, today is a spectacular day to get out and get that accomplished. Even tomorrow with that front approaching, if you do it around midday, you're fine. But then we have a slight chance for a sprinkle shower tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. And then once the north wind kicks in, that's the signal of the front. Saturday, 35 for the high, that's at midday. We have another surge of cold weather that arrives Saturday afternoon. That's gonna knock the temperature down even more, so it goes down to 28 on Sunday with that